Hi, I'm Subramanyam from Durga Software Solutions. Today we are going to have a wonderful session about top 10 structures. I guarantee you, if you can practice these 10 top 10 structures in English language, you can start with any kind of people. These are the foundation stones of English communication skills. If we can really understand, start practicing, start using them in our day-to-day communication, you will absolutely become communicative and confident communicator also. So what are those structures? We are going to see that. The top 10, why I call top 10 structures? Because these are the only basic structures with which we can start speaking in English immediately, straight away. We will see what are those. Number one is I V1. Number two, I V2. Number three, I will V1. Number four, I am V4. Number five, I was V4. Number six, I will be V4. Number seven, I have V3. Number 8, I had V3. Number 9, I will have V3. Number 10, I have been V4 structure. If we can understand where we use, how we use, then it becomes so easy to speak English as natural as possible. These are the top 10 structures. So if we can really understand these top 10 structures, the situations where we use, similarly how we use, these are the two things are important to understand the structures in English language, to master communication skills in English. Where we use IV1 structure to express daily activities. To express daily activities, regular habits, likes and dislikes, and frequency of action. Likes and dislikes and frequency of an action. This is how we use this structure. Frequency of an action. All four situations we use this structure. IV1 is used to express daily activities, regular habits, likes and dislikes, and frequency of an action. And where do we use this IV2? To express actions which happened in the past. To express actions, which happened in the past. To express actions which happened in the past. And where do we use this I will be one? To express future actions. To express future actions which will happen in future. Next, I am before is used to express continuous actions at present. Continuous actions at present, at the moment of speaking. I was before is used to express continuous actions at particular time in the past. Continuous actions at particular time in the past. I was coming to class at this time yesterday, like that. I will be before is continuous actions at particular time in the future. I will be before is used to express continuous actions at particular time in the future. Similarly, where do we use this I have V3? I have V3 is used to express just completed actions. Just completed or recently completed. Recently completed actions. Even we use I have V3. Even today completed actions also we use this I have V3. Similarly, I had V3 completed actions by certain time in the past. I had V3 is used to express completed actions by certain time in the past. I will have V3 to express completed actions by certain time in the future. Completed actions by certain time in the future. And what about this I have been before structure? I have been before structure is used to express actions started in the past. Actions started in the past and continuing up to now and may continue in future. So these are the ways of using these 10 structures. Believe me, trust me, if we can really master these 10 structures good enough, basically we can start speaking eloquently, fluently, impressively, nicely, confidently with any person in the world today. These are the foundation stones of English communication. Without these, we cannot speak, we cannot write, we cannot even understand the English language. What is that in English grammar we call these structures? IB1 is used to say simple present, IB2 simple past, I will be one simple future, I am before present continuous, I was before past continuous, I will be before future continuous, I have V3 present perfect, I had V3 past perfect, I will have V3 future perfect, I have been before present perfect continuous. In English grammar, according to syntaxes, according to tenses, we call all these 10 sentences or 10 structures are called 10 structures. 10 structures are called like 10 tenses. So first three simple tenses, like simple present, simple past, simple future. Next three continuous tenses, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. Next three perfect tenses, present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. The last one is present perfect continuous. So actually we have 12 tenses in English language, but we use only 10, rest of the 2. What are those? Past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous we don't use nowadays in our communication process. Generally in Ghana the days olden English in the past people used to use those past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous, but nowadays we have avoided those situations in our day-to-day communication and we started using these top 10 structures. Why I call these top 10 structures? Because these are the basic top 10 structures with which we can straight away communicate with the people in English, both written and spoken also. So how the sentences come in this present, simple present? Examples: I come, we come, you come, they come. I come to office daily, you come to office daily, they come to office daily. You come, we come, they come, I come. But when it comes to he, she, it, in the present, in the simple present, for he, she eat we add V1 with S. ES or IES. V1 with S, ES or S. For example, I take the class, but if I want to speak in the present, simple present with he, she, it, he takes the class. She takes the food. It takes 10 minutes. It takes half an hour. Like that, he, she, it, we add yes, yes or IES according to the verb. For example, I carry my carrier every day. But if I were to speak about the he, she, it, he carries his carrier. She carries her carrier. Like that. If I were to speak with the ES, I teach English. He teaches English. She teaches English. That is how with the he, she, it we use in present. It happens only in the present, but not in the past or future. See this? In the past, we say sentences like this. I came to class. I came to class yesterday. He came to class yesterday. They came to class yesterday. We came to class yesterday. Even for he, she, it also, we do the same thing. What about this simple feature? Simple feature also we don't use different verbs for different subjects. We use the same helping verb, main verb with all the subjects. I will come, you will come, they will come, we will come. Even he, she, it also, it will come, he will come, she will come. This is how we use I will be one with all the subjects. No changes. Only the change happens in the simple present only. Next, I am before. Again, here in the present continuous, we use different subjects with the different verbs. I am taking the class now. I am taking the class now. He is taking the class now. For he, she, it, we use is. For I, we use am. For you, we, they, we use are. They are coming to class. Now, we are discussing this lesson top 10 structures now. You are listening to this top 10 structures. For I only we use am. For he, she, it we use is. It is working now. He is taking notes now. She is listening to me. Like that. Are you clear with this one? He, she, it we use is, and for I am, for we, you, they are, like that. So this is how we use in present continuous with the different subjects, different verbs. Even in the past also, I was before. Examples will come like this. I was before. I was taking the class at this time yesterday. He was coming to class at this time yesterday. She was going somewhere in the afternoon yesterday. But for plural subjects, you, we, they. You, we, they, we use were. We use were. For plural subjects, we use were. You were listening to the class at this time yesterday. They were arriving to the class at this time yesterday. We were watching movie at night yesterday. We were watching TV. We were watching cricket at 7 p.m. yesterday. So this is how we frame the sentences in I was before. What about this I will be before? I will be before structure. We speak sentences like this with all the subjects. We use the same structure. We don't have for singular subjects one structure, for plural subject another structure. So we use the same structure for all the subjects, like I will be taking the class at this time tomorrow. You will be listening to the class at this time tomorrow. They will be meeting me in the morning tomorrow. We all will be going on picnic at this time on Sunday. Are you clear with this one? This is how we frame the sentences, positive sentences in future perfect continuous. What about this present perfect? I have V3. I have done my homework today. I have read newspaper today. She has spoken English very well. They have met me recently. Here logic is for I, we, you, they, we use a have plus V3. For he, she, it, we use has plus V3. He has got job recently. She has got married recently. It has got repaired recently, or this week, this month, this year, like that. What about I had V3? I had V3 is used to express completed actions by certain time in the past. For example, I had completed my homework by this time yesterday. She had got married by this time last year. We had got jobs by 2015. They had submitted their project works by last week. We use I had V3 for all subjects. He, she, it, I, we, you, they. Not different subjects with different verbs. That is the beauty of this. Again, I had V3 structure. And one more miraculous structure, I will have structure. This I will have V3 is used to express completed actions by certain time in the future. Completed actions by certain time in the future. I will have got job by next year. She will have completed her communication skills course by next month. He will have joined Java course by next week. They will have completed their .NET course by tomorrow. It will have been completed by the end of this today. This is how we frame the positive sentences in this I will have V3 structure. We don't use separate subjects for separate verbs. For all singular and plural subjects we use the same structure. And what is that I have been before? Again, this is a present perfect continuous. So here we use different verbs for different subjects. For example, for I, we, you, they, we use have been plus before. For he, she, it, has been plus before plus time frame. Where do we use I have been before? This is the structure where the actions started in the past, continuing up to now and may continue in future. Example, I have been taking the class since morning. You have been listening to the class for half an hour. They have been waiting outside for 20 minutes. But he, she, it, he has been attending to interviews for 2 months. She has been waiting for my call since yesterday. It has been running since morning. This is how we make the sentences, positive sentences in this structure. For he, she, it has been plus before. For I, we, you, they, we use have been plus before. But here we use the time phrase only for or since. Except this for or since, we don't use any other time frames. Let us see how the negative sentences and question forms are framed in these top 10 structures. We are discussing these top 10 structures in detail because once we master these, mastering the rest of the 20 structures in English communication is not a big deal for us. We are learning 30 communicative structures in English language to master the language, to tame the flames in English language. Out of 30 structures, these are the first 10 top 10 structures. So negative sentences, how we frame here, I, V1, we will get 2 negative sentences. For I, we, you, they, one sentence. For he, she, it, we get another sentence. So for example, I don't like coffee. But for he, she, it, we use he doesn't. He doesn't like tea. She doesn't like tea. For I, we, you, they, we use don't. For he, she, it, He doesn't. She doesn't. People make mistakes here. He don't know. It is not he don't know. He doesn't know. I don't know. You don't know. They don't know. We don't know. But when it comes to he, she, it doesn't work. He doesn't know about this. She doesn't understand, like that. What about these negative sentences in the simple past? He did not or he didn't. We use even, we don't spell it out D in English while speaking, but in written we use did not. Or he didn't come to class yesterday. He didn't come to class yesterday. He didn't come to class yesterday. For all subjects we use I didn't come to class yesterday. They didn't come to class yesterday. We didn't understand the lesson yesterday. She didn't go to interview yesterday. So negative sentences with all subjects we use the same structure. Now for future, simple future, the negative sentences will be like this. I won't come to office tomorrow. I won't come to office tomorrow. Here also the beauty of this structure is we can use all subjects, not only I, we, you, they, he, she, it. We use the same sentences. I won't come, you won't come, they won't come, he won't come, she won't come. So we will not have any difficulty in framing the negative sentences in this structure. What about that I am before? Here again the catch is there. What is that? For I we use am not. For he, she, it isn't. For you, we, they aren't. Let us see the examples. I am not coming. I am not coming outside now. Because outside the weather is very hot and sunny, scorching. So I don't want to go out, and then I am saying that I am not coming out now. I am not coming outside now. But if we say he or she or it, how we use? It is not working now. It is not working now. She is not working anywhere now. He is not working for Infosys now. Are you clear with this one? But what about this you, we, they? You, we, they. We use are plus not. In the short forms we say aren't also. In the short forms we say aren't. You are not listening to me. You are not listening to me. They are not listening to me. We are all not listening to movie. We are not listening to the class. So you, we, they, we use aren't. In written we use are not, but in spoken we use aren't. That's how we frame the negative sentences in present continuous. Let us see how the negative sentences are framed in past continuous. Negative, how we frame the negative sentences in the past continuous? See this. For again, singular subjects, I, he, she, it, we use wasn't. I wasn't going anywhere at this time yesterday. I wasn't going anywhere at this time yesterday. For singular subjects we use wasn't. He wasn't coming to class at this time yesterday. She wasn't writing homework at this time yesterday. It wasn't working at this time yesterday. But for plural subjects, you weren't listening to the class yesterday. We weren't taking the class yesterday. They weren't going anywhere in the morning yesterday. For plural subjects we use weren't. For singular subjects wasn't. This is how we frame the negative sentences in past continuous. What about the future continuous? See this future continuous sentences. I will be before. For all subjects, again the beauty of this future tenses in a simple future, future continuous, future perfect, we use the same structure, same sentence with all the subjects. Not only I, you, they, even he, she, it also. I will be taking the class at this time tomorrow. I will be taking the class at this time tomorrow. You will be listening to the class at this time tomorrow. They will be coming to class at this time tomorrow. She will be attending to an interview in the morning tomorrow. Like that. We use positive. But what about negative? She won't be. I won't be. In short forms, while speaking, we use I won't be. I won't be coming to class at this time tomorrow. She won't be taking the bank exam on Sunday. They won't be coming to my house today. Like that. So, while speaking won't be, in the written will not be. Like that we can frame the negative sentences in future continuous. What about this present perfect? I haven't. Again, here is a catch. What is that? For I, we, you, they, we use haven't. For he, she, it, we use hasn't. I haven't got my salary so far. I haven't got my salary so far. But we, you haven't received your check so far. They haven't got their salary so far. Like that. Even though today is the 4th, but we haven't received our salary so far. Like that, negative sentences. But what about he, she, it? He hasn't. She hasn't. He or she or it hasn't. He hasn't got his salary so far. She hasn't received mail from the company so far. Likewise, we use hasn't in present perfect for singular subjects. Let us see this hadn't, past perfect. In past perfect, again, the wonderful thing about this past and future, we use the same structure for all subjects. Only in the present tenses, we change different subjects for different verbs. Let us see some examples for I had with three. All the subjects. All the subjects. Like I hadn't taken a decision. I hadn't taken any decision by last week. I plan to join digital marketing, and then I attended some demo classes, but they are calling me, and we can say answer like this: sorry, I hadn't taken any decision to join in this institute by last week. Now I am thinking about that. Like that. We hadn't received any mail from the company so far. They hadn't achieved any goals by last week. She hadn't got her job offer letter by last week. Like that. So for all subjects we use hadn't. What about this will have? In future perfect answer we use all the subjects like I won't have. I won't have received my mail by evening today. I won't have achieved any results by the end of the day today. They won't have gone anywhere. She won't have married by next week. She won't have married by next week. She won't have married by next week. Like that, we frame the negative sentences by using all subjects in this future perfect. What about this present perfect continuous? Again, here we use I haven't, we haven't, you haven't, they haven't for negative sentences. For I, we, you, they. For he, she, it, he hasn't been working for Infosys for 2 years. She hasn't been writing homework since yesterday. It hasn't been working since morning. Likewise, we use for he, she, it, hasn't been. For I, we, you, they, haven't been. Let us see. I haven't been waiting for results. I haven't been waiting for results since yesterday. I haven't been waiting for you since yesterday. So similarly for he, she, it, he hasn't been. He hasn't been looking for matches since last year. She hasn't been looking for any matches since last month, because she stopped looking for matches since last month. So likewise, the negative sentences we can speak like that. So this is the way we make the negative sentences for all these 10 structures. Let us see the final touch of this top 10 structures, so how we frame the questions in each structure. Framing the question is also very easy, just by interchanging helping verb with the subject. That is how we learned so far for the last 10 structures. Like this. See this. Do you go to market? Do you go to market daily? Here, with the same verb, we are making all the 10 questions. Let's see the magic, how it happens. Did you go to market yesterday? Will you go to market tomorrow? Will you go to market tomorrow? Are you going to market now? Are you going to market now? Were you going to market at this time yesterday? Will you be going to market? Will you be going to market at this time tomorrow? Similarly, have you gone to market today? Have you gone to market today? Have you gone to market today? With the last ones, had you gone to market? Had you gone to market by this time yesterday? What about the future perfect? Will you have gone? Will you have gone to market by this time tomorrow? The last one, have you been going to market for 10 days? Have you been going to market for 10 days? Likewise, we ask questions with the help of all these 10 sections. Let me tell you the truth. If you can practice with 100 sentences with the help of this 10, for example, 100 sentences, positive, negative and question form. Similarly, the same 100, likewise. So by the end of this one, almost 10,000 10,000 sentences will be there in your database. Positive sentences, 1,000. 1,000 positive statements, 1,000 negative statements, 1,000 questions, hundreds of information questions. The total information will be within you, and you will become miraculous speaker by the end of the 10 structures practice. This is a really miraculous practice. I can ever give you this 10 structures, and you can take away directly, straight away you can start practicing, and you will see miraculous change. You will see phenomenal change. You will see tremendous change in your confidence level, in your speaking skills, in your written skills. You can even master your public speaking. You can master your presentation skills through this top 10 English structures. So with this, I will stay back. I will park my discussion today, and we'll catch up next time. Thank you. All the very best.